This is an absolute fabulous look if you're potting up plants, particularly for indoor use, and it's just done with rope. Believe it or not, inside is a relatively cheap, looks like terracotta, but it's a cheap plastic pot. This is a great little project you can do yourself at home, turning an old pot, it may be something got kicking around, into something that looks absolutely fabulous and is a great decorator item indoors. How do you do it? Well, this is the same pot, plastic. All you need is your hot glue gun. I hate to call this a box cutter, Stanley knife or whatever, and some rope, and it's a pretty straightforward job to do. The first thing to do is make sure you cut off any frayed ends of your rope. You can even cut it at an angle if you wish. Start gluing the first bit and leave it to harden before you start coiling. Then it's a simple matter of having a little run of hot glue from the gun and keep pressing the rope around and around as you coil it right through to the top. And again, when you cut the top, perhaps at an angle, nice sharp cut, and then glue the end down. Put plenty of glue on the end bit so it doesn't fray. So just note that again. Little sloping cut at the end here on the last bit and plenty of glue there. If it frays, it could look rather messy and horrible. But there you are. We've got 3 of them done. I think they're absolutely fabulous. We've also, with this one, because they're for indoor plants, we've done the saucer as well. So the whole look, I think, is quite stylish. And we're going to put this into it. This is a calathea. Check your depth of the pot before you put some potting mix in. That's a fraction low. I'll put a little bit more in. Very important to get your height of the plant right. That's now about right. In a circular or square pot, you normally plant it in the middle. Looks better that way. You're going to have to be a little bit careful putting your potting mix in so you don't get the rope too dirty. But it will sweep off. For the purist watching, this particular plant is Calathea rufibarba. The thing about it is nice crinkly leaves, very attractive, but also a deep red purple underneath, which just gives you a lovely contrasting colour to the rope. There you are. One plant done. Lovely spark of colour, and just think, you could rope up a pot like this. If you haven't got a hot glue gun, buy one. They're not that expensive. And how good does this look? It's just a fun job to do yourself. Now, if you're wondering, to do a pot this size, this is about a 220mm diameter pot. You're using something like about 15 metres of rope to do it. But the look is great.